There are just some things you don't understand. Revolutions are dreamt up by intellectuals, but their aims are so unrealistic that they'll steep to drastic measures. Following the revolution, the worthy passions for rebirth are swallowed up by bureaucracy and mediocrity. Intellectuals hate this and withdraw from society and politics and become recluses. I'm not as impatient as you are. I'm willing to wait for humanity to learn and grow. That's our purpose. We have to show the world the light in the human heart. Good evening, gentle cousins, and welcome back to the Bone Chalk broadcast. My name is Morrow, and I am your Bone Chalk bard. I hope you have all been keeping nice and warm. It has been very cold up here, and we have plenty of snow on the way too, so that's very exciting. We are joined as usual by Rainy, the rain shrimp from the Magic of Scheherazade, Hamlet, the noble pig from the Illusion of Gaia, and Left Hand from the Vampire Hunter D series. Recklessness, so we have a couple things that we're going to be doing today. One thing that we're going to be doing today, which is playing Mobile Suit Gundam Encounters in Space for the PlayStation 2. Now, last time we played Journey to Jaburo, which covers the first part of the first Mobile Suit Gundam series. Encounters in Space picks up basically where that left off after they have moved into space. What a name. What a concept. I have added a new chat command that anybody can use when things are maybe not going so well and our nemesis has come to mock us. So, if you use this here in chat, our friend will appear. Char! That bastard. Benji. Oh. Hang on there, buddy. So, anybody can use that. I can use that. You can use that. We can all use it together. We do also have that new redemption. Oh, could you not hear him? Oh, what a jerk. Good evening, Yue, and welcome. Let me see if I can fix that. Because Char is supposed to be audible. Oh, I know what's up. Here, let's try that one more time. Julie Andrews, why don't you do the honors? Give us a Char command. Exclamation point, Char. If you can. Char! No, that was the wrong Char. We don't want that one yet. Mech game. Yes, mech game. So, I hope you were able to hear him that time. What was wrong is my desktop audio was down. And actually, I can turn that up a little bit. Not going to turn it up too much because otherwise my microphone is going to go crazy. Actually, you know what? Let's try it one last time. That rat bastard. So, if you are new to the world of Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam was an anime series that debuted in 1979, and it changed the face of mecha anime forever. Before then, it was all super robot series, which were more like superhero-like robots. So you had a titular robot like Mazinger Z, Great Mazinger, Getter Robo, and that one was more powerful than all the rest. It had something that made it super duper special. Gundam still has some of those kinds of themes, but it focused a lot more on the cost of human life in a more sort of realistic setting where there's like mass-produced weapons and such. And it dealt a lot more with the human emotion and, again, like the loss of life and such. And yeah, that was a clip from an actual live adaptation game. It's a PC game that came out way long ago. It has a lot of really terrible FMVs, like that one there. And that's just a section of Char laughing at us. And again, we do have a redemption. If you redeem your points, Char will come attack, but I will need all of you to help send him back and repel the red comet. But yeah, it wasn't quite as popular as it probably deserved when it first came out, but in the following years it started to really pick up steam, and then people really latched onto the idea, and really the landscape changed. Terrible FMVs, you say? That sounds amazing. Oh, it is. I'll have to see if I can find a way to actually play it. Thanks, Gundam Wing. Do you know who else mass-developed weapons? Good evening, Dedoku, and welcome. Welcome, Potato. Welcome, No Third Impact. Welcome, Panda. And welcome, the Gullix. And of course, welcome, Julie Andrews, the one and the only. And V4, of course, you were the first to chat. And the last I mentioned. It's special. But we do have Encounters in Space to jump into. This is a very different game than Journey to Jaburo. It takes place in space, so the controls are very different. This one is more like a rail shooter, which if you played anything like Panzer Dragoon or Star Fox or anything like that, you'll have a better idea of what it's like. There is also an all-range mode where you can move about freely in an enclosed, really weird to say, an enclosed outer space arena. But this one is definitely much more streamlined. It came out a couple years after, I believe. Let me see. What is the year on the back here? Does it say? No. But I think it was either 2001, 2002. It was definitely afterward. Regardless. Good evening, Shiro Mata, Tyrannosaurus Greg, and Banjo Mateo. Welcome, one and all, my gentle cousins. Is it anything like Sin and Punishment? I don't believe so. And yes, do a barrel roll. And we are going to barrel roll our way right into Encounters in Space. So once again, my name is Amuro Prey, and we are going to Amuro play some Gundam Encounters in Space. So Gundam, ikimasu! Here we go, getting ready for Pigs in Space! Oh, I know what I'll do. Never mind, I don't know what I'll do. Here's Bandai. They're the ones who made this game. And let me know if the game is too quiet or too loud. This one I think is technically a little quiet. So last we left, Amuro and company had lost a lot of people. They repelled Char at Jaburo base and then moved into space. And here we are with the white base. Alright, let's see.
I already told you I know. Now get back or you'll be blown away.
006, please launch. Sailor 006 launching.
That a bit better?
Space. Amuro, let's do it.
This movie's not quite as smooth as that extra animation that we had before.
It's not really my style to hang back and hide behind a lady.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Is that you, Slager? You're jumping the gun! They've split up in different directions.
Whee!
Joe, Sailor, Lieutenant Slager? I'm going below.
We'll see how things go once we get into the actual gameplay. I may wind up
Hi, you're being
turning
too
it down a
careless.
little bit. That way we don't have that foot stomp situation from last time.
White base, do you copy? I'm
I always
coming in
love
for
that eye
backup.
glow sound effect.
Mirai, evasive maneuvers.
Yes, sir. Number 6 block was hit.
Increase the anti-air missile barrage. Main weapons. Target the Musai's left wing with the mega particle cannon.
Tell the 2 Rickdoms to fall back. They're in the way of our cannons.
I will say this one does do a much better job of actually getting close to as intense as this
There's
does.
no sign of the Gundam, sir.
Whose Rickdom is that?
He says he hasn't seen the Gundam.
That's impossible. The Gundam has to be somewhere. Where is it?
Wonder where it could be.
Something's approaching from dead ahead.
What?
Uh-oh. Whoopsies.
It's the Gundam. The white one.
Get that funky music going. This is where Amuro starts getting the fancy flair for trick shots. Just shooting under the arm, behind. Where he really turns into a huge terror for the Xeon. Gonna gank your Musai, suckers. Here we go. Song makes me feel like YMCA is about to kick in. I can definitely see that. So this one, I'm going to be thinking about that the whole time. This one has quite a few different modes in it, which is really cool. There's a really good variety, and this is much more complete game than Journey to Jaburo was. There's a couple different story modes. Let me turn that back down just a tiny bit because I see the audio spiking a bit. We have White Base mode, which follows the crew that we know and love. We have Thoroughbred mode, which is an original story that was made just for this game. Young man, you don't need to fight Char, I said, young man. The Gundam was very far, I said, young man. We have the Ace Pilot mode, which follows a bunch of different pilots throughout the Universal Century in their space battles. And Mission mode, you actually create your own pilot and have a bunch of generic missions that you have to go through. And then you can use them in the Versus mode, which is pretty sweet. Then you get to view your records, how well you did. And then the gallery gets you some movies and stuff, which is pretty cool. A lot of trailers. Bread from Genesis. Oh, yeah. G Generation, right? Yeah, I remember they started including that one into it. we are going to go through the white base mode at the very least. That way we can complete the story. There are 2 versions of the white base mode. There is the movie version and the TV version. I believe the movie version is the one that you start out with, and then if you do the TV version, things get a little funky. So we're going to start with the movie version and see how that goes. I think this starts with a battle against the Brawl Bro.
It is the year 0079 of the Universal Century.
Excuse me, sir.
8 months have passed since the Principality of Zeon and the Earth Federation began fighting. They are at a stalemate. Amuro Ray, a mere boy and a civilian, has a fateful encounter with the Federation's newest mobile suit when he finds himself in the middle of a Zeon attack.
It turned on.
In the other
In his
route, it
first
will
battle, Amuro defeated the Zeon mobile suits and escaped to Earth with the White Base. Through the fates of war, the Federation ship is crewed and operated by civilian youths. Char Aznable, the Red Comet, tracks the White Base as it flees space.
Let's see, shall we? Let's
That's
test
just the reaction time of your brand new mobile suit.
A battle in North America ends the life of Garma Zabi, a son of the ruling Zabi
They say the Principality of Zeal, Secret Chrono Trigger sequel confirmed.
Guerrilla warfare expert Ramba Ra
Not
leads
quite.
the Zeon forces.
Now I'm really impressed with you.
What a transition. I'm really impressed with you. Ah!
Many comrades fall in battles.
Miss Matilda. Miss Matilda. Miss Matilda!
Amuro lost his
Belfast.
first real crush.
The Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, right. That girl.
Are you joking?
Jaburo. As they prevail again and again against overwhelming odds, the crew of the White Base matures.
Am I to understand that the White Base's only purpose is to serve as the bait when you spring the trap on the enemy, sir?
Lieutenant Slager Law, I sure am glad to have been transferred here.
That's right.
Inevitably, they
The
return
reason they're sending
to the
them out into
battlefield of
space is so that Zeon focuses on them instead of the new mass-produced gym suits.
All hands, combat status 1.
There's an enemy ship approaching from behind us, but it's alone.
One ship? Ensign Murat. Increase our speed at point E300 as planned.
I don't know why the FMVs are so quiet when this is like... "Brrr." Oh yeah, that girl had a sad story. I keep making it a mental canon. Kai helped watch over those kids later on. Yeah. There's a lot of tragedy throughout that show. We've encountered an enemy fleet in Earth orbit. We must break through and proceed to Side 6. An enemy ship is approaching from the rear. You must engage and destroy the ships ahead before we are attacked from both sides. Mission objective, destruction of main enemy fleet. Mission failure, destruction of your unit. Unit Gundam, weapon beam rifle. Cool. So this one definitely plays very differently from Jabro, and you'll see quickly how different it is. I love this background sound.
Amuro, let's do it.
It's not really my style to hang back and hide behind a lake.
So yeah, you're just floating through space, and you can auto-target little crap out of things. If you hold down your main weapon attack, which is square, you can auto-target anything that winds up in that big reticule over there. That honestly ends up being the best way to deal with things. I believe you can actually do a barrel roll too. By tapping X twice.
Take him out before Captain Shar arrives. No screw-ups. Gundam has to be here
Nope.
somewhere.
All range
Where
move.
is it?
Let's just do it. Gundam, I'm ready to back you up.
enemies behind us. Oh, here we go. Oh, figuring it out.
I've taken some damage, Lieutenant Bright. I'm returning to the White Base.
Bye-bye, Slager.
I understand.
So you
Man
can
the
kind of
cannon on
angle
the
yourself
White
up
Base
and down, but
instead.
you have to use the R1
On one
and
condition,
R2 buttons
I
to do
won't
so,
do
which
it
is very
while
awkward.
facing the enemy
I
head
wish
on.
you could use the right control
I
stick,
thought Dren
but
could have held out at least until
still
I
hasn't been
arrived.
invented yet. Uh-oh. Oh, there goes my shield.
The crew of the Trojan horse is approved.
Whoa. What's this?
What is my
I thought
big
the
road
Gundam
too
games are out of
fast
their
for
way
you?
to be unnecessarily uncomfortable to play. Oh no! It's the Brabro.
It's Shar. He's the only one who would attack with that kind of reckless abandon.
How's this? That'll teach them for trying to ram my ship.
Let's go, Morrow.
There we go. Now. We got him with our special, but only a couple of hits. The big road. Yeah, Bravo is the something. Dodge. Whoa. Oh no! We blew up. That's okay, I'm getting used to the controls again, and they're not very good either. But they are more exciting than the other one. Hey, look, it's Kika.
What? Is my big road too fast for you?
My big road too fast for you. You son of a bitch. I'll kill you.
He's the only one who would attack with that kind of reckless abandon.
How's this? That'll teach them for trying to ram my ship.
There! Can't stay depressed for the rest of my life. Let's
Ugh.
go, Morrow.
Uh-oh. I'll get you, Shar! He's coming. Everyone get your buenos ready, your emotes, every bit of power that you have, because here comes the Red Comet. It's Shar! Quick! You must use the power of Bueno to repel him. It is Shar Aznable, Zeon's Red Comet, with his Zaku that is painted red with blood of his enemies and is 3 times as fast as a normal Zaku. The only way to knock him back is with the power of Bueno and all your tiny little pictures. Send him back where he came from, before it's too late. He murdered Garma, his one and only friend, and we have sent him back to where he came from, for now. There we go. Thank you, everyone. It was the only way!
There! The faster it is, the less accurate the shot. There!
This is how you shoot.
Yeah, okay. We're doing better this time. Alright, we almost got him. Yeah. Get wrecked, bro.
Don't try to stop me. I'm going no matter what.
What?
Bonus! It's the bonus Zachrello. There you go, Potato. I know you're happy about this. The boy! Oh no. Maybe, this was the extra version. Whoa. He's tough.
Get revenge.
Ooh, baby. He's tough. Shotgun spread is... Holy crap. He's not messing around. Ah, almost. This is like one of the only things that really messed up the Gundam in anime. This is true. Like, of all the things, this weird-ass chompy guy really gave Amuro a run for his money. Whoa! Not sure what exactly happened there, but I don't like it. Almost.
Get revenge. It's not working.
There we go. We can do it. We can do it.
Okay, I got this.
Oh, like one or two more hits and we got him.
You're done.
Get revenge.
Boom, and you're dead. This thing did more damage to the Gundam than the freaking final shooting scene. Alright, we got him.
The white
Smoked.
base makes its way to Side 6.
Two
its
mobile
crew
armors and
exhausted
run
from
outing.
battle fatigue.
Nice.
However, Shar is also headed to Side 6.
He's so happy.
Dozal Zabi, believing Shar to be incompetent for failing to protect his brother Garma, deploys the Conscon Mobile Assault Force presently based at Solomon.
We got a B for that? Oh boy. Well, if this is the one that has all the weird stuff, then maybe we'll just do one round of the white base mode. Maybe we'll
Side
try
6,
one of the other ones
a group
afterward.
of neutral colonies which sides with neither the Federation nor the Zeon forces. While the white base makes a quick stop for repairs, Amuro has a fateful encounter.
There's a major character coming up.
Yeah, that poor bird. Were you fond of it?
Isn't it sad to watch something beautiful grow old and perish?
Wow, that's a little heavy, babe.
Your eyes are so beautiful.
You have your mother's eyes.
Sorry to splash you. I'm afraid the driver's still a novice.
I know you. Somehow, I really do know who you are.
I can understand why you'd be a little nervous around an enemy soldier, but don't you think a word of thanks would be in order at the very least?
They meet for the first time without truly knowing who the
We
other
attack
person
as soon
is.
as we exit Side 6 airspace.
I like this cockpit, but not enough to die in it. Hey, Bridge, are you gonna launch us or what?
I keep mom sides in my pocket.
I can tell by myself.
An enemy fleet has intercepted White Base near Side 6. Top priority is the protection of White Base. Mobile suit combat is expected, but you should concentrate on destroying enemy ships. Mission objective: destruction of enemy units. Mission failure: destruction of your unit or destruction of White Base. Oh, this is where we gotta fight. Was it like 9 DOMs at once? This is essentially like the mission that we saw in that opening cinematic.
Those damn suits with the
They're waiting
skirts,
for us
they
to move
bug me.
outside of the neutral zone.
Attack the Musai in the rear. Can't return fire yet.
Whoops.
Well, don't let up! Keep attacking! Nitrogen horse! Fire! Fire!
I can cover you. Go ahead. Not gonna hit you.
Predict our moves or something. 7? It's gotta be a clue or a lock or something.
It can't be! No! This can't be happening! Ah!
Yep, there we go. 9 DOMs, all at
I know
once.
how they'll move. I can see it.
Dom Perignon is
Not all of
dead.
them. All 12 of the Rick Domes were shot down. He's inhuman.
Sir, the Gundam's coming back!
This man,
Fire back! Jaw's probably watching.
The white
traumatized.
mobile suit will win.
Huh? But the Gundam isn't on the screen yet.
I'm gonna get you!
Let's take them out. Ram them. Smash the Chibe right into the side of that damn Trojan horse.
Don't mess with the Gundam. This Gundam isn't just for show. There we go. All this stuff up. Bye-bye, guns. No more guns for you. This is pretty difficult to control right now.
I can't die here.
Can't die here. Too bad. You're gonna die. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room.
The white mobile suit won.
And dead.
It seems the Gundam pilot's new type senses are beginning to awaken. The same level as you, or even greater.
Yes.
After
She's
the
like, "Bitch,
encounter with the
please."
mysterious girl Lala and his rival Shar, Amuro bids his father Temray farewell
Didn't
and
realize
leaves
Shar
the
had a
crossroads of
DeLorean.
Side 6 behind. His next destination? Solomon.
Oh, so in the first episode of the show, Amuro's dad gets sucked out into space after Amuro defeats the first Zaku, and it explodes and tears a hole in the colony. He meets up with him again here inside 6, but his father has been driven insane by oxygen deprivation, and he's just sitting in a really dark room tinkering with things, and he gives them this little circuit, and he says, it's for the Gundam, it's going to make it so much more powerful, but it's just a piece of junk. And Amuro gets really upset, and he just smashes it on the ground afterwards. So he lost his father as well, basically. Not that his father was much of a parent to him beforehand. He was very much absorbed in his work, though
the Space Fortress
at this point in the war it was kind of
forward base of
necessary.
Zeon's Space Attack Force. Its fall would secure the Federation's counteroffensive. The Tianum Second Fleet joins the assault, transporting a new weapon from Jaburo. The conquest of Solomon is at hand.
Commandant Wakane's Third Fleet will lead the attack on Solomon. Its task will be to engage and exhaust the enemy's defensive units until Commandant Tianum's main fleet arrives to join the attack.
He was in a spacesuit when he got sucked out, but he was in it for way longer than was rated for. Oh, absolutely. He smashed it because he was a jerk. I don't know about that. I mean, if you get the Temray circuit in literally anything, it does nothing for you. Unless I'm misremembering it. The battle to capture the Space Fortress Solomon has begun. It is a vital base for Zeon, so heavy resistance is expected. Breach an opening for the fleet while destroying enemy defending units. It is expected to be a long battle, so conserve your strength. It usually does nothing, but in a lot of side media, they like to make it a super part. Ah, gotcha. The circuit was just junk, according to Amuro. Mission failure. Yeah, okay, so don't die. Here we go. I think this may be where we meet some friends. Some Super Robot Wars, it actually decreases performance, but makes repair costs for the unit super cheap. G Generation Genesis think makes all your movement less right. Ooh, very nice. Beneficial part in Super Robot Wars 30.
Amuro, let's do it.
Oh, you just meant that Amuro is an angsty jerk. He definitely can be pretty angsty, though he does keep it together remarkably well for how terrible things wind up for him throughout this. Aside from the early part when you're on Earth and he decides to take things into his own hands. I think Amuro's angstiness and jerkiness are at least somewhat justified. Yeah, I could say so.
Launch mobile suit teams.
Attack! Fire!
There we go. Get those new type senses tingling! Ooh! Oh, that's just a... Oh, these are more powerful Zaku's. Got the Zaku FZ.
There!
Oh, let's see. In Super Wars 30, they talk about it in the Hainu DLC. Ah. How the Hainu was based on that junk parts data. Wow, okay. That's an interesting spin to add to that. Amuro grows up. Char didn't. This is true. You know why? It's because Char needed a mother. I mean, he just wanted to build computers and robots, not have to evacuate his home colony after it gets blown up and then have to fight for his life across Earth and space. This is true. Oh, he matures quickly. He didn't get a choice. No, none of them did. And they all wind up pretty screwed up in different ways because of it.
There!
Okay, I'm gonna need you to die. So. Oh no! How dare you destroy my salami?
There!
The main fleet is going to fire the new weapon.
Uh-oh. This is very bad. Oh no, this is very good. So this here is the solar system. It's a bunch of mirrors that are aligned in such a specific way that it can reflect the sun's light in a devastating
Solomon's
death
burning
beam.
up. This is the Federation's new weapon.
Blast them!
Oh.
Fire the missiles!
I mean, it definitely looks impressive. Whee! You got an enemy on your tail! Try a somersault!
We're launching. Mobile systems, buy us time.
Yes, sir.
Didn't blow it up.
I can't get in. I'll support you from here.
Turn a space colony into a beam cannon? Sure, okay.
I gotta hand
Align
it
a
to
metric
myself.
ton of mirrors to
Pretty good.
act like a magnifying glass burning up ants? That's pretty neato. I'll buy that for $1. Oh, a Dolos. Wait, no, that's not Dolos. Light is really bad in this level. Yeah, I can barely tell what's happening sometimes.
I'm forcing my way in.
Oh, we're forcing our way in.
Main fleet is requesting radio.
Amuro, you need to learn consent.
Roger.
This one looks Star Foxy. Good evening, Space Robot Arm. Welcome. If you look down in my About section, we have a new chat redeem, or sorry, a new chat command. It is this right here. So if I fail, feel free. To toss that in there. That is from the early 90s PC game of Mobile Suit Gundam with very bad FMVs. How many people do you think Amuro's killed between the ships, the mobile suit, the mobile weapon combat itself? A couple hundred? Absolutely, honestly, probably close to thousands. Or at least 1,000. With the ships alone, like, that's a lot of people. 3? Are you playing that in one session? Or in the season? I wish. I need to find a way to play it. Because it is bonkers. From what I know. There's a really weird, like, Gundam variant too. did shoot a lot of ships. I've killed many ships in just this one session here. It's over 9,000! Oh, is that... Oh, that's Shin Matsunaga. This is one of the aces of the 1-year war.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Xeon side.
The 06R Special Attack Force is with you, sir.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so TV version was the basic one. We jumped into the weird stuff. This has all the side people in it.
Our ship's mobile suits were wiped out. Requesting support.
I'll do my best, but I can't guarantee anything. Jesus. These guys are all tough. Got one. And one more. God damn. He's persistent. How about some beam sabers, buddy? Game seems a little too loud for you? I bet, to be perfectly honest. I just saw the level going crazy. Turn it down just a little bit for at least this here. I'm gonna leave it up for myself, and I'm gonna turn it down here in OBS. Is that a little better? Whoa, hold on. Okay. Also, congratulations again on your victory yesterday, Space Robot Arm, of defeating Wonder Boy in Monster World. I know that was an epic, epic battle indeed for you. And, a much longer session than you probably expected. But you did it, and you got the bragging rights.
Destroyed. Now is when we take Solomon.
I've got to get to Solomon.
Ooh, quite epic. Oh no, it's the Big Zam. Once the Big Zam is mass-produced, we'll put an end to the Federation in no time. It was a great game. Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun, even though that part didn't seem quite so fun. The Big Zam. Probably Xeon's most fearsome mobile armor at this point. Probably won't show tow missile. It might.
Beams don't have any effect on it.
Oh, it's showing Slager, so. Oh, but if he's in the core booster, then maybe they won't.
See? Once the Big Zom is mass-produced, we'll put an end to the Federation in no time. Once the Big Zom is mass-produced, we'll put an end to the Federation in no
Oh, that's not what I wanted. So many Zakus. There we go. Uh-oh. Gotta smack him. Whoa. Huh, that was close. Just have to take a quick little breath. Okay, we're good. Boom. So many mobile suits. Where are they all coming from? Oh, there we go. Big Zam. Oh, here we go.
You mean we'll have to move closer to have a chance at getting through that magnetic field?
I'm sure your Gundam can take care of it. It sounds pretty desperate, but this is what war is like.
Below, anti-air defenses.
Oh, here you go, Potato. Tow missiles. Knocked out its eye field.
Did the field generator get hit?
But we got DOMs to worry about. People always forget that the Big Zam has tow missiles. Yeah, they're unwieldy, but that kind of sums up every single Zeon mobile armor. Whoa! There's just keeps being more and more and more. Are these scenes directly from the show, or were they redone for the game? So they are from the show, but like all the shots are basically the same, but the art is drawn back over and upscaled, kind of like some of the scenes in Dragon Ball Z Kai, if you've ever watched that. I had my sound off and saw that last video and said to myself, is that Dozel Zabi? Sure enough, yes it is. Slager getting thrown from the core booster is such a painful sight. Yeah, because one, he's probably messed up by the explosion, but just as being stranded in space like that, if by some chance he did survive, is just awful. Had some cool runs around this time though, like the Big Rang. The Big Rang. Big Rang. Big Rang. The end. I don't know the Big Rang. Unless that was a typo. Bazooka! Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Ah, crap. Getting my butt kicked here. Uh-oh, big... Oh, Igloo. Okay. I haven't watched all the episodes of Igloo. Mostly remember the Jormungand, which is my favorite of those things. It just keeps being more and more. Just keep fighting. We can do it. I believe. There we go. Just had to smash him with the beam saber. Just like in the canon.
How could a single mobile suit? How could it defeat the big Zom?
Oh. I know the one you're talking about. This guy's an idiot.
Who is this guy? What's that?
For the glory of Zeon, I will never let a punk like you beat me. Never!
Remember how people tried to talk about how Dozle was kind of noble for the Zeon? When Amuro's new type powers literally see this evil force projected out of him.
Both sides had suffered great losses when the Battle of Solomon was fought.
Whatever honor he had, he's still a space
Dozle
Nazi.
Sabi was killed in action, while the White Base lost the respected Lieutenant Slager Law.
Oh yeah, he and Mirai had a little bit of a romance.
Our losses were great, but we
for about 2 minutes.
We saved the Lady Zena and Princess Minerva.
That's Sieg Zeon himself. Let's see. So an entire big row with junk larger than itself attached to it was deployed in one of the Abawaku zones. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm starting to picture it in my head now. Thank you. Texas colony?
Originally built for recreation and the raising of livestock, the colony has turned into a desert as of late, resulting
Texas
in it
colony.
being abandoned by its population. Assigned to mop-up duty, the White Base enters the debris-filled Texas zone on a search for any enemy vessels that might have escaped the Battle of Solomon. Waiting for them is Captain Makuve, the wily commander who'd given them such a difficult time while they were on Earth.
So I like this mobile suit a lot.
Toward Texas. That will make it
The
easier
Gyan.
for you in the Gyan.
Yes,
But
sir. That's our intention.
it's also kind of stupid in the grand scheme of things.
We might have detected the enemy fleet. Launch immediately.
They said
My
mop up
last trying to
duty.
relax after almost losing my life.
I also like the goofy upgrade to the Zachrello. Uses incoms from Brabro. Nice. Following the capture of Solomon, the Federation is now preparing to launch Operation Star 1, the final assault on the Principality of Zeon. We have received reports of enemy movement through the shoal zone of Side 5 space. We suspect an enemy fleet is in the area. You are ordered to investigate. Destroy all enemies as they are located. The area is littered with debris and meteorites. Mission objective: destruction of enemy units. I'm guessing our mission failure is the destruction of our unit. But it has a shield. It does have a shield with missiles in it. So if that shield gets hit in just the right way, it explodes all over the Gyan. The Gyan does some things well, but I mainly remember it in Federation vs. Zeon and how it pranced around in ground combat. Yeah, it was very much like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, with the little gallop that it does.
Amuro, let's do it.
Let's do it! Finally made a stream. Welcome, Parsath. Good evening, my gentle cousin. Because of insomnia, but still. Okay, fair enough. But welcome in. Gonna AFK for dinner in a sec, but it's called the Brawl Rello. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, we're gonna have to destroy this fleet as much as possible. So we are playing Encounters in Space, Parsath. This is the more rail shooter-like entry in the PS2 Gundam series. And I hope, despite the fact that you are having some insomnia, that we can provide some relief for you. We are getting closer to the end. I know we do still have plenty of stuff to tackle in terms of the ending plot, but we've made it through Solomon so far. So I believe you're pretty familiar with... Oh, Jesus. With Gundam. Where is it? Okay. Come on, let's go.
So this is a gun.
Dang it. There you go, Makuve. Oh, I already beat him up. Dun 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 dun. Just beat the crap out of this fancy man, though I think we have one more phase to beat him.
The Gundam I've been waiting for.
If you know me and my penchant for sword fighting, then you know why I like this mobile suit, but it also sucks at the same time. He's also set mines all over the place.
I'm going in to get backup.
So that's one of the things you have to worry about. Yeah, again, he's not that good of a pilot, so... Once you get him locked up, he's nothing. Out then move inside Texas Colony.
The Elmeth still hasn't arrived at Texas Colony yet? Well, we can be thankful my Gelgoog is here.
Uh-oh. Shar got a new mobile suit.
It's Makuve. Still, I can't let an ally fight alone. This flight could double as a field test while I go greet Makuve.
The Gelgoog is what is essentially designed to become the new mainstay unit of the Xeon.
That's what happens when you always expect your enemies to fight fairly, Gundam.
Where is he?
You're done. There! Don't bother me.
God damn it.
Cost you. That's going to cost you.
There we go. And he's dead. Except they started it too late. Way too late. The end of the war when it didn't matter anymore. Alright, we knocked Makuve out. And now here's Shar! Come to laugh at us, Shar?
Do with fighting the Gundam. I'm not going to stand idly by.
You bastard. Okay, but I thought I beat him. Oh no, there we go. Now he's dead. And they're both dead.
Stop fighting. You've already won.
Ooh.
I should have had a try.
Lala's cutting in here. She has some interest in this situation.
Doubt it, not Sean. What did I tell you?
What did I tell you? Don't mess with the Gundam.
Currently exchanging fire with the enemy fleet. Commandant Wakane has come to support us. Commandant Wakane?
So it's the White Base. You have gotten stronger.
Thanks for showing up way too late.
Fire! Lay down a barrage! We can't go down until we fire all our missiles!
Fire the missiles! We'll have a nap. Then fire the missiles.
White base, it's all up to you.
Oh no! You dink. Like, way to go. Whoa! Jesus. There we go. A little bit better. And Parsath, if you check in the point redemptions, we do have a Gundam relevant one. May take a little while to get there, and actually I meant to reduce the cost of it before, but that will summon Char, and we will have to defeat him. But we have another red Zaku to defeat right now.
Came here because I heard there was fighting.
Is this Char? Why is he in a Zaku? No, wait. It isn't Char. It's Johnny Raiden. He's the Crimson Lightning, damn it.
Doesn't seem like Char.
Johnny Raiden, Crimson Lightning. You better remember.
And he's still in the Zaku? Well, to be fair, it's a Zaku high mobility type. So it's a little better than what you would get normally. Also, he's very fast, as you can tell by the high mobility part in the name. Well, that's not quite what I wanted to do. There we go. Oh, missed. I don't know why I'm going for high score stuff when... Oh my god! I've already unlocked all the modes. There we go. Got him.
I'm already too low on energy. We'll settle this later.
That's not Char, that's Ligma. What?
As
Ligma
Sailor
balls.
searches for Amuro
Got
within
him.
the colony, she encounters Char for the third time.
And Rush is like, Gah, motherland!
I want you off that Trojan horse.
Casval, please.
Alright.
Come back.
Oh. Voice
Casval
acting.
and Artasia. Their encounter makes them realize how far apart they've grown from each other. Sayla is horrified by Char's ambitions to pursue their father's ideals and establish a world of new types. Concerned for her safety, Char sends a trunk of gold bars to help her leave the military behind. But Sayla makes the decision to stay and fight in order to stop her brother.
I like that they use that still right there to be like, she makes the decision to stay and fight. But yes, so if it's not clear by now, Char and Sayla are siblings. They are Casval and Artesia Daikun, the son and daughter of Zeonzum Daikun, who is the pioneer of the space independence movement and who was assassinated by the Zabi family, who's our chief enemy here, and was usurped by their evil, evil ambitions. What? The two blonde characters are related? I know, it's so strange. I never would have thought.
Space Fortress
Isolina
is
doesn't count.
undergoing repairs in order to
That's
serve
true.
as a base for the Federation forces. But a series of strange incidents has the occupation forces worried. One after another, Federation warships are being destroyed by what can only be described as an invisible enemy. Meanwhile, Admiral Giran Zabi, Supreme Commander of the Principality of Zeon, is assigning Lieutenant Shalia Bull to serve under his sister, Cassilia Zabi. Recently arrived from Jupiter, the lieutenant is
Shalia
rumored
Bull.
to be a new type.
I just forget about this guy.
Are they helpless?
He's actually pretty significant, but I always forget about him. Then every blonde character after the OG series has Char's personality transplanted onto him. Yep. Gotta have that Char clone every series. Though, I would say both Zex and Treize managed to separate themselves from Char in good, distinct ways, even though Zex's helmet was kind of goofy, the way that it was implemented. Gotta intercept. Enemies believed to be survivors of Solomon, but do not let your guard down. Every Gundam has a Char. Sometimes it's real Char, sometimes it's fake Char, sometimes it's real fake Char. Gotta get that full frontal in there. And yes, that is the name of a character. His name is Full Frontal. He's the main antagonist of Gundam Unicorn. 00 is your favorite series and never really had a Char clone to the same extent as far as I remember. Sometimes it's Char Izard. Quattro being real fake Char. Don't pretend to remember it well or be a huge fan. Gotcha. And Zex knew he was doing dumb shit as he was doing it, mostly. Favorite fake Char is Harry Ord. Okay. Let's... Whoa. Sorry, soundtrack. Didn't mean to step on your toes there. Burn it! Let's see. Yeah, 00 didn't really have a full-on Char analog. Graham kind of fills that role as Mr. Bushido in Season 2, but that was incredibly bonkers and very strange. But Harry Ord is absolutely the best Char clone out of any of them. He is so balls to the wall, crazy, and just a wonderful character overall, too. And Graham does it like as an actual joke in universe. Yeah, I could say that. So far, really enjoying Iron-Blooded Orphans. Oh, great! Yeah, Iron-Blooded Orphans is definitely my favorite of the modern series. It just in the way it portrays basically everything. Mobile suit combat really flips things on its head in terms of the types of weapons. Makes mobile armors like a huge terror, too. They're horrifying, like kaiju almost. But IBO is essentially what if Gurren Lagann took itself seriously. I can kind of see that. I can kind of see what you... Oh God! What you mean by that. Come on, here we go. The toughest part of these missions is that enemies will constantly be on the opposite side of White Base, and you have nothing you can do about it. And so either you accidentally end up shooting White Base, or they shoot White Base trying to shoot you. So sometimes the best course of action is to just fly towards them with your beam saber. You bitch! There we go. That's better. Ah. Also has the best intro you've ever heard. Raise Your Flag is awesome. IBO is your favorite combat. It's so incredibly visceral. Every single fight in that it's animalistic, it's raw. but it's also framed really well, and there's a lot of emotion, even if a character is being emotionless about it. Like, it's just so stylistically beautiful in the way that the combat is represented in that, and that's something that really speaks to me. Would you say is the worst fake Char, just like the Victory Gundam one? Chronicle sucks. I don't like Chronicle. And his reason for wearing a mask is stupid. He's like Anakin Skywalker. The reason he wears a mask when he's on Earth is because he doesn't like sand. It's coarse and rough, and it gets all over the place. He's a dumbass. Oh no, Earth allergies. I mean, I have Earth allergies, but I don't use that as an excuse to be a dickhead. Better use this cloth mask. Well, I mean, in these days, it makes a lot more sense. Okay, what's next? What the hell are we doing here?
Where is he firing from?
Uh-oh.
Lay down a barrage.
It's coming, Lieutenant.
I see it. I'm going for it.
There it is. This one does look a lot like a Star Fox boss. Jesus. Okay, excuse me, everyone. Didn't realize we were having a party here. Oh, crap. Mobile armors in this game are also pretty tough. Except, you're able to do that. Please turn around. Morrow. We need you to get it together, buddy. Alright, we got him.
I want all white base mechanics to stop working on the Gundam. Right, we'll take over from this point.
Ooh, getting an enhancement.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Who the hell are you?
Amuro's reflexes have continued to improve to the point where the Gundam's performance is lagging behind its potential. A decision is made to apply a special magnetic coating to the mobile suit. This enhancement should allow greater freedom
Basically,
of movement in
Amuro
the
becomes
joints
so good at
and
piloting
increase its
that
response
he is pushing the Gundam to its limit and breaking its joints. So they develop a new type of coating for them in order to allow it to keep up with him. So it doesn't break down in the middle of combat. So that becomes a new thing, magnetic coating. And we don't ever really hear about it again after that.
The colony of Mahal has been chosen
Also
to house the
magnets.
solar ray system,
How do they work?
resulting in the forced evacuation of its residents by the Zeon military. Giran is petitioning the sovereign Daegwin to give his authorization for this ultimate weapon.
Giran, are you familiar with...
That's Daegwin Zabi. He's the chief dickhead.
That ideology.
Even though his son Giran here is Hitler.
I'll show you how a follower of fascism conducts a real war.
I think the only time I heard of magnetic coating was from freaking Mari Blaster outside of Gun. Oh, I see. Gotcha.
General Rebel, commander of the Federation forces, announces the target of Operation
Cautiously
Star
optimistic
One.
for the
They mean
Gundam
to
live
force their
action
way
movie.
past
Director
Abaku
seems to have some
and invade
interesting
the Zeon
ideas.
homeland
Yeah,
itself.
and the way that they presented the Gundam in the concept graphics that I saw looked pretty cool. It looked kind of like an amalgamation of different iterations of the RX-78, so
Something's calling.
he doesn't want to do an adaptation, just his own story within the UC timeline. I think that's probably the best way to go about it, too. Mari Blaster is one of those goofy spin-offs where they made it a magical girl. And there was a magnetic coating ball. Oh, okay. Operation Star 1 has commenced. Multiple fleets will be launched from Solomon in succession. White Base will take part as well. We have confirmed an enemy fleet departing from the enemy's lunar base towards Space Fortress Abawaku. Destroy the enemy fleet while backing up the leading ally fleet. She got her superpowers from Char's white horse. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's lots of really weird spin-offs. I really want to see the Hello Kitty one. That collaboration actually seemed like it was pretty fun. But I was never able to find it, so. Her power is she can summon a custom Zaku 1 with her magical girl wand. I mean, even a Zaku 1 is incredibly powerful in any kind of human scale context.
Amuro, let's do it.
She rode on its shoulder. Ah, I got you. Oh, so it's like Xenogears with Siebzen. And the space station they were on was a giant Zaku. Bye-bye, everybody. Build fighters interest you because you enjoy tournament arcs. The first one is absolutely a labor of love. I will definitively say you will enjoy Build Fighters, the first series. If you like Gundam at all, it's something that will speak to your heart.
An enemy detachment.
There we go. Loved how they recreated a fight from After War Gundam X scene for Scene and Build Fighters. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't remember the specific, but I think I know which one you're talking about. And Xenogears Remaster, where Disc 2 is actually finished, would lead to world peace. Yeah, I mean that's what people are clamoring for, and I'd play it with that too. I definitely think it could use a better localization just overall, not just the voice acting. Because some things don't make sense, and not because it was not written well, it's because it was not translated well either. What the hell am I trying to fight here? Saga from... Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, that's the unknown thing zipping about. I love how they reacted... no. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I think it was Wing versus the... Oh, okay. Yep, no. I know which one you're talking about. After the Saga remaster, I hope Square Enix do more remasters with restored content. Gotcha. Yeah, I need to check out the Saga Frontier remaster, because I have the first one. I played a bit of that, but I've played a lot of the Romancing Saga games, and I really enjoyed those. I know Saga Frontier was the next generation, as it were. Jeez, I can't hit it. So I'd like to be able to actually play them in their full glory. I think those are just bits.
Where is it?
Here we go. I was focusing on the wrong thing.
Who's watching?
What's
It's the Elmeth.
sensation?
Oh, she's having a sensation. And so are we.
Who is this?
Oh no! Getting our butts kicked. We're gonna die, I think. Oh, she got us. Oh, those were her new type flashes beating the crap out of us. So for its model kit back in the day, it was called the one Lala uses. So if you haven't been able to keep track, the girl that Char was with, her name is Lala.
Who is this?
You will hear her name quite a bit as things continue. She becomes a wedge between Amuro and Char. Not that there wasn't one already by being on opposite sides of the war, but they both form a very unique and specific connection to her in different ways. Amuro and her bond on a very spiritual and emotional level.
Feel how these things are being controlled.
Without understanding that she's on the other side at first.
Why are you fighting, Lala?
You're cruel for trying to harm Char.
But that's crazy!
Your strength has confirmed my worst fears. I must destroy you to save Char. It's over.
But she also has this
I'm afraid
weird
you've come too
codependent
late.
relationship with Char. And now this is where things start to get trippy. Because it was indeed a series from the 70s. And you gotta have trippy stuff.
Why did you have to wait so long before you appeared in my life?
Jesus.
A detachment alone? What a shame. What?
Can enjoy this music too. What is happening to you, Lola? Seriously.
I can sense that. There is no family in your heart, and no homeland either. You have no one to love in your life.
What difference does any of that make?
Char comes speeding in. Things can't happen without me. Char develops this very strange relationship with Lala. Ultimately, he decides that Lala should have been like a mother to him, which is very bizarre because she's way younger than him too. Hey, 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 and hey, hey, hey to you, Lady Bear. Good evening, my gentle cousin, and welcome. We are playing some Gundam Encounters in Space. We are having some weird space hippie visions right now, and you're about to see a very climactic moment.
If there's nothing I want to defend,
It just isn't natural.
then who are you defending?
I'm fighting for the one person who saved my life.
That's it? That's your reason?
Thank you.
We all need such truths in our lives.
Then it means nothing to you that we met each other?
Try to give it the nice technological feel. Uh-oh, Char's getting in the way.
Playing around with him.
Captain! The Gundam and a red...
Oh, and Sayla gets in on the action too. Space hippie visions are awesome. Yes, they are.
But why?
Uh-oh. Realized it's his sister. Oh. Amuro gets the hit in. Oh no, Lala! Ugh.
People are changing. They're becoming like us.
Psychic visions.
I can see time itself.
I can see time itself. As she melts away into nothingness, she becomes one with the universe. Oh boy. $16 in a second. Heyo! And a good evening to you, gentle cousin. Welcome into some Gundam Encounters in Space.
Why? Why did this happen?
People who all had this one specific connection, but they couldn't communicate in the way that they needed. It seems Zeon Daikun was wrong. Becoming a new type wasn't going to lead humans into the next stage of evolution, or to that deeper connection that would bring about peace. I can't stay, but hi. Good evening, Red Articuno. Welcome. Thank you for stopping in regardless for some Gundam, and I'm sure you enjoyed your Japanese vocal theme as well. Technically, all you need to cosplay Amuro is a pair of boxer shorts. That is true. I feel like the person who wrote this was on drugs, although I have no idea what's going on and have only been here for a few minutes. Well, Yoshiyuki Tomino was probably on drugs because this came out in the 70s. At least the anime did. And he was going through some stuff at the time. Humanity was just not ready for that responsibility yet. This is true. So Lady Bear, to break it down in the most simplest terms, it's corrupt people of Earth versus space Nazis, and you are playing as the youth that's caught up in the middle of it.
Annihilating a third of the Federation's fleet. As he
It's probably the easiest way to set it up. This is towards the end of the war, when all the super weapons are coming out.
No, don't! Don't move forward! Thousands will die in that light! That glow of pure hatred!
The Battle of Abawa-Ku has started, with neither side having a
This
clear
game is from the early 2000s. So that's the quality of voice acting that you're getting, which I think is still overall pretty solid.
We must teach those slow-witted people of the Earth Federation a lesson they will always remember. This is the time for mankind to stand up for the future that awaits us.
This guy's basically Space Hitler. As you can tell. If science fiction has taught me anything, it's that there's always space Nazis. Absolutely. We're gearing up for the final battle here. And then we'll do some science stuff. For fun.
2 and 1 0. Commence operation.
Right.
And his base is on...
Status 1.
It does look like Omega. Oh my gosh. Abawaku really does look like Omega from Mass Effect. Guys ever seen Iron Sky? Yes. Yes, I have. Long ago, but I have seen it. The 1/3 of forces were lost to the enemy's solar ray, but the Battle of Abawaku will proceed as planned. So, what happened in that thing there, previously, if you've missed things up to this point, the Federation deployed an array of space mirrors and reflected the sun's light at one of the earlier bases, the base of Solomon that you can see on the map there, and blew it away with the power of the sun's rays. The Xeon, which are the space Nazis, created a colony laser. So they took a space colony, wiped out all the people within it, which are their own people, you should note, and turned it into a giant laser and blew up the delegation between the Federation and Xeon that were trying to create an armistice. Thank you so much for the follow, 16. I really appreciate it. And welcome to the Bone Chalk broadcast. Probably try to sleep? Well, thank you so much for stopping in, Parsath. I'm glad you got to at least enjoy a little bit of this. And hopefully we'll see you at least for a little bit, in the future. And I'll definitely see you in your streams too. But have yourself a wonderful night, good sir. But now we're taking the offensive to the end. White base will attack from the S field with the remaining ships of the 1st Battalion. Break through the enemy defending units and breach their defensive line. Big Gundam fan yourself? Well, great, because as you can tell, I am also a huge Gundam fan. I did start watching in the early 2000s with Gundam Wing and got hooked from that and just digested as much as I possibly could. Sorry I couldn't stay later. Work tomorrow? That's totally fine. Get yourself some rest and have a good day at work. Thank you so much. And look, we got friends from all different places hopping in, having fun with each other. Pretty much the same. Honestly, that's the story of a lot of people here in chat. We got hooked with Gundam Wing, and we just couldn't stop after that. But welcome in. Glad to see another fellow Gundam fan. Gundam isn't our usual content, but to start the new year, I decided to do a season of Gundam. So we played Journey to Jaburo on Tuesday, and then today we moved into Encounters in Space since it continued the story basically where it left off. Once we finish this session tonight, we are going to move into Zeonic Front next time. Oh, the Dreamcast game. Yeah, Rise from the Ashes is incredible. I might throw that on here too, depending on how quickly we get through things. But once we get through Zeonic Front, we will work our way back to some of the bonus content from the other games, like the Tactics Battle Mode from Journey to Jaburo, and some of the other modes from this one. You have the speed run world record from Rise from the Ashes. Wow. Well, I'm in the company of royalty then. I really enjoyed that game. And I bought the game before I had a Dreamcast. And I borrowed Banjo Mateo, who's in our chat. I borrowed his Dreamcast so I could play it. It really is. The thing I think that holds it back the most is being on Dreamcast, which sucks. I also love the Dreamcast, but the controller is not suited for that kind of first-person action.
You're sure stoked over there, Hayato.
The Rhino and the Gelgoog fight is still tough. Yes. Oh my god. Vish Donahue and his Gelgoog are super tough customers. And look at this, all these connections. Doing pretty well, trying to force yourself to relax for a minute. This week has been a busy one. Oh. How have things been aside from your co-op stream with Kirby? Oh, Dreamcast thumbstick was not suited for a species with opposable thumbs. It's pretty awful. And the D-pad also is not really great either on it. Again, I love the system. I love the games on it. Good busy for... Oh, great. That's really good to hear. I hope things are moving in a really good direction for you. Landed a big freelance contract. That's great. Congratulations. Could always emulate and set buttons on a controller. That's true. Love the console too, but using the controllers like punching concrete. Yeah. That's really the biggest drawback of the Dreamcast. I've taken so much damage already. Oh no, it's Gato. It's gotta be Gato. It's Anavel Gato. The Nightmare of Solomon.
It's fast. That unit's dangerous.
I know I can emulate, but I like my hardware. Yeah. Gotta do it like the old days. Dang it. I ain't no gosh darn springboard. Ah! Jeez. Gato's gonna kick my ass. Now, Anavel Gato over here, he has metal joints, so you gotta beat him up and win! 15 silver points. Dang it. He keeps not being the right one. He is beating the crap out of me. Oh no! Oh, we're done for. He's too powerful. Oh. Don't forget to slap a couple pounds of Neopet memory cards. And no Ko Uraki to help, it's true! Ko is really Gato's bane. Gato's song from Chrono Trigger is stuck in my head now. Fairness, I think Amuro could kick Ko's ass. That's true. I feel like Amuro could beat Gato at this time. I just can't, apparently. Can't kill El Gato? How will we capture our games? Ah, Tyrannosaurus Greg, you have some high praise from the Lady Bear. But yeah, the Gato theme is incredible, and it will get stuck in your head. I am Gato, I have metal joints, beat me up, and win 15 silver points.
This Gelgoog is amazing.
Gotta spam close attack and rolling. Yes, indeed. I just get distracted by things for points, even though I don't need them because I've beaten this and this is my old save file. To beat Gato, gotta be feline it. Oh, Gato! God damn it, Gato. There we go. Doing better this time. At least I thought we were. Oh, that's true, they did. Oh, come on. He's out of range. Which is goofy. Gato is not going to be the end of our run here. He's going down. He's going downtown.
This Gelgoog is amazing.
He's going down, down, and we're punching a clown.
Easily avenged with this. It's fast. That unit's dangerous.
We're just gonna go straight for him.
I'll shoot them all down.
Don't care about anybody else. Just gonna beat the crap out of you. Get good. Gotta get good. Get good, scrub. Oh, come on. There we go. What the hell is going on? There we go. Come on. We're so close. Did we get him? Oh no! So close. We were that close this time. Alright. Space Robot Arm, this is my final weird alien battle. Here we go. Ikimasu!
This Gelgoog is amazing.
Gun damn it.
Solomon should be easily avenged with this.
It's fast. That unit's dangerous.
We can do this. Catman is a bully. Send him back to Catmandu. I can't even tell what's going on right now. No! Well, he just completely destroyed me there. Oh no! I'm out of juice. No, I'm done. I did get him with a good special attack at one point.
This Gelgoog is amazing. The defeated Solomon should be easily avenged with this.
Also, the actors for the 0083 dub in this game are different from the ones in the actual animation. Ted Cole, who voices Wu Fei in Gundam Wing, is who voices Gato in this one here. And he's actually really good in the role, too. Stop it. Stop targeting the Musai. Come on. Double Gato actor also did Leung in Rise. Oh, gotcha. Nice. Alright, gotta head out. Gotta be up early to shovel so I can begrudgingly go to work in the morning. Good luck in space. Thank you, Tyrannosaurus Greg. And before you go, just want to make sure that anybody, if you like fezzes because they're cool, if you like dinosaurs because they're cool, if you like retro games, because once again, they are cool, please check out Tyrannosaurus Greg. He's been playing Gato Roboto, and he's a really good friend of mine. Please check him out. Really nice, relaxed kind of a vibe. Again, he wears a fez because fezzes are cool, and he is indeed a dinosaur. So please check him out, give him a follow if you be friends. We are going to try to defeat Gato, which is a tall order at the moment. This Gato Roboto, very appropriate. You planned that on purpose, didn't you? Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Dedoku can vouch for that, so there you go. You've got double the reinforcement. I just want to take a note of the Gundam's pose as it's exploding. It's like, how dare you? Gato, goddammit.
This Gelgoog is amazing.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Thank you for that.
Fast. That unit's dangerous. I'll shoot them all down.
No, not the Musai. Stop attacking the Musai. Remember this being one of, if not the hardest of the boss fights? Yeah, seriously. If I didn't have to worry about these chumps, it'd be at least a little bit easier. Like, what the hell? What is happening? Like, we're gonna blow up now, but part of the reason is because somehow he's always out of our range. He gets to the edge of the playable area, and you can't do anything. You just... That's it. You're just gonna get hit by Gato, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. No, sir. I don't like it.
That unit's dangerous. I'll shoot them all down.
Hang on. I'm gonna check my instruction manual for a moment to refresh myself on the controls for what the hell button you push for support. Select. There we go. I didn't mean to push retry, but I'm ready.
Solomon should be easily avenged with this.
Can you make the ads stop showing up if you kill enough of them? Oh no, are you getting hit by ads? I'm sorry. Oh. Dun 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 dun.
I'll shoot them all down.
Yep, no, I realized what you meant afterwards. Ah! I'm not sure, but the time that I did the best was when I ignored them and just focused, oh God, on him. But I'm dead again. I'm definitely dead again. Jeez, I'm Kuro. No, I just saw the 1D, so... I thought you meant, like, advertisements at first.
This Gelgoog is amazing. Solomon should be easily avenged with
I hope you've all internalized this theme. Dun-dun-dun. So needless to say, we're not going to be playing any extra modes tonight. Please stop. the hell am I getting hit by? Does your shield have its own HP bar? Yes, it does. And we just defeated Gato. Finally! Had to hone in. Just focus for a moment. And we got it.
But I bet Char's gonna be here pretty soon.
But it has no legs.
Legs are just
And now he has Lady Liberty.
I know you've briefed me on the Psychomu system.
That bastard.
But do you think I can actually handle it?
Your new type abilities have never been measured, so there's no way to
That
know
was ass-clenchingly close. But we got it.
Appreciate it.
Sorry.
Now Char has a really goofy mobile armor to use. Now where are our silver points? Yeah, damn it.
Thank you. I needed that.
It looks like Dolos's forces will be able to handle
Well,
that sector.
those lip flaps started way too early.
You knew that Father was aboard the Great Dagwin, yet you had it destroyed along with the enemy ships.
Can I drop this cherry into the beer yet? Go for it.
I had no choice. The timing was completely
Who
wrong
needs
in
legs anyways?
negotiating a peace.
Well, did we defeat him, or did we luck out because he has so much honor and respect so he listens to his general?
That's enough with the jokes.
Oof.
You aren't usually
Gato is a loyal soldier. Yes! So Caecilia is done with gear and shit of being super space Hitler, so she just shoots him right in the head.
away with the assassination of his own father. If any of you want to protest my actions, wait until the battle's over. Because I'm in
Also, that
charge
guy
of
with Char is the
Agoa
same
now.
voice actor as Amuro. Yes. We got the rank D.
Now, the question is whether or not I have what it takes to be a true new Titan. Lala, please show me the way.
D for damn, Gato, you scary. D for damn, that was close. Are we gonna get to see Char use a bazooka to headshot Caecilia? You just might. If you only you believe.
Launch mobile suit teams.
Here we go. That's right, Space Robot Arm. You gotta believe.
Now I see them. The real enemy.
Yeah, here we go. This is the song right here. Encounter. This is the main song of movie 3. Of what we used to be. It's all that I feel, all that I feel. Yes, my sweet, yes, my sweetest. I wanna get back where you are. You live without you next to me. Can't you see that? I wanna get back where we started. Me without you is getting hard on me. Gotta be like Michael Wilson and believe in our own justice. I'll make you just like perforated cheese. I do have Metal Wolf Chaos. That is one that I absolutely want to play one of these days. I do also have it physically on PS4. It is certainly something. Mr. President, you have a meeting with the Japanese ambassador in, at 5 o'clock. Yeah, Jody, we're gonna have to cancel that. I'm off to save America. I don't know what's going on. Just fighting gattles. There we go. Nothing is pointless, because I'm the president of these great United States of America. What a game that was. Please blow up, thank you. That song that was just on was something. It sure was. Something for the soul. If you liked it, and you want to hear an English version of it, you can look up Richie Kotzen's I Senshi ZXR album on YouTube and listen to it. In English. Translated. The original songs that he has on that album are also really good. It's definitely from the 70s. Oh, it's absolutely from the 70s. With some of the money from my folks, I actually bought the original Xbox version of Metal Wolf Chaos only because I felt the price had dropped enough to not be 100% out of my reach. Ooh. How much was it, ultimately? I'm curious. If you don't mind saying it. Is there a PS game entered or centered around Zeta? So Gundam versus Zeta Gundam is $120. Okay. I mean, that's still a lot for a game, but for something like that that was that rare, I can see that. But yeah, Shiro Amada, Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam focuses primarily on Zeta. It takes Federation vs. Zeon's gameplay system and enhances it. And also has like 5 million different alternate storyline type things to it as well. Like, there is a whole Char's counterattack scenario as if it took place during Zeta Gundam. It's so good. Still steep, but better than when it used to be over $200. Oh, God. Yeah, that's... I definitely wouldn't be able to justify that. It's in your basement currently. Just, no. It's all good. Uh-oh. Do it, Amuro. Believe. I believe in you. Death Star time, basically. Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam is a game I would actually enjoy playing, but I feel like you would need a base in Gundam to appreciate it. Just because it relies on you having at least experienced this story. And maybe Char's counterattack to really appreciate it. So I will definitely not have it as part of this season of Gundam, but maybe as a future entry sometime down the way. Uh-oh.
Got him. There's my enemy.
It's American made! Alright. Well, I'm gonna die and then get full health for this battle, I think. Unless I can somehow tank my way through it. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. Oh, he got me. Oh, what is happening? Me. Alright. Restart. We got this. I'll get you this time, Char. No. How dare you? That was perfect, though. I appreciate it. Oh, no! Holy... Jesus Christ. That was a lot of damage. Wow. Damn. Char, you need to settle down. You need to calm down. You're being too loud. Press the attack, Amuro. Don't let up.
Why do you involve Lala? This wasn't meant to be a war. Damn it.
Oh god. You can do it. You can do it. I believe. Yes. We did it. Oh. My heart, be still. Oh no, my arm! What happened? But his arms are gone too. Watch this. Bam! Ooh. That's gonna explode. But the cockpit was in the head this time. And the head can escape. But it blew off our head.
All I've lost is the main camera, that's it.
Here we go.
So obvious, even Char must realize it. The key is to remove the Zabi family from power. He's here, I know it.
This is it, everyone. Ooh. So to understand what happened here, the Gundam has a learning computer that learns from its pilot. So based on Amuro's piloting, it knew what Char was going to do and was able to stop him on his own.
Is straight ahead of me. I sense it.
Are you aware that you probably received those powers from Lala? I hope you're grateful.
You're the monster who brought her into this war.
Now they
So
have to
you're
defeat
angry
each
at me
other.
for getting her involved in this, right, Amuro?
What?
Without
Turn
the
this
war,
up.
Lala would never have realized her new type potential.
That's just an excuse.
No, it's the cold, hard truth.
Come any closer and I'll use this.
New types like you are far too dangerous to have around. I'm afraid I'm going to have to do something about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
People have certain obligations. That's the main reason I have to kill you.
Just like real life. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I forgot. Okay, so after this, they wind up in this room that has no more oxygen in it, but is like a showroom. And they grab fencing foils from the wall and have a fencing match. I forgot that this was an actual part of gameplay. So, here we go.
Isn't your true enemy the Zabi family?
Not in my case. Do you have any idea?
Because you know that a new type is physically the same as an ordinary person.
Here we go.
Right.
And we have the same controls as if we're using a mobile suit. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about this. This is incredible. This is the best final boss fight. No life bars or anything, you just gotta do it.
You insane?
This does look like if you're playing Zone of the Enders, but just the pilots.
I'm on it. Lala told me that new types weren't meant to be used like tools to destroy each other.
A new type is a powerful weapon. That's a fact. And no one can change your fate.
But you're a new type yourself.
There we go. Ooh.
Though they were both new types, Char and Amuro failed to understand each other in this war.
Casval,
The lovers in
you've
each
been
other's
wounded.
arms.
If not for this helmet, I wouldn't be alive right now.
But what's going to happen to you, Casval?
I've realized I can't let the Zabi family get away scot-free. I'm the one who has to deal with them. You're a good woman. You should forget about this war.
Folks,
Take care of yourself, Artesia.
Gundam is weird.
Amuro is calling for you now.
Amuro is what?
I'm sending
Kiss,
your
kiss,
sister
you're my
to
love.
join you, Dharma. Consider it a fond farewell present.
Is that Char?
Maybe you're my love. There you go. Oh, well. It wasn't what you were looking for, Potato.
I can't believe it. Is this
But
how I'm gonna go?
there's the scene for you.
There. That's my way out.
Char enacts his final revenge on the Zabi family.
Am I going to join Lala?
New types shouldn't be destroying each other.
I guess we'll have to wait until Char's counterattack for Amuro and Char to seal the deal.
How
It's true.
can this be? I can
Yeah,
sell them, Lala.
I mean, I can
I
understand
see the
why.
crew.
Since it's a very niche game to begin with and they didn't want it to be rated M.
If Amuro hadn't called out and warned us, the entire crew of the White Base would have been finished.
They think Amuro is dead.
You mean Amuro isn't here? With us?
No, he's not.
I guess nobody has all the
They had to
answers
abandon
all
the White
time,
Base in,
do they?
in an escape craft
I know where he is. I know.
because it became too heavily damaged.
Now, go right. Tika. Uh-huh. Yeah, right. Good. Now, go forward. What's
But it
going
turns
on
out
to you three?
all the kids are new types as well, and they can sense something in the distance.
You're almost outside.
Amuro?
You see him? Where? Where is he?
Okay, Amaro? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0!
And he was able to escape in the Gundam's Core Fighter, which you don't really ever get to learn anything about during this game. Yes, my sweetest. Oh,
I'm sorry, but I still
Hits
have
me
a
right
place
here.
I can go home to, Lala. And nothing could make me happier. You understand. We can be together anytime we want to.
they should make you play the part where Amuro flies the core fighter out of exploding a Bawaku with a piece of bulkhead over the canopy because it was broken using new type senses alone. That's basically the end of Star Fox
Universal
64.
Century 0080. After this battle, all hostilities were suspended. Soon after, a formal
Yeah, because
peace
new
treaty
types are
marking the end
just
of the
like
war
freaking
between the Earth
Jedi. They're
Federation
not
and the
special.
Republic of
They
Zeon
use dumb
was
space
signed.
wizards. That's what they become, anyways. Oh, hey, we did it. And the credits just speed right through. These people worked on the game. The end. Big analog drums. Oh, hell yeah. We did it. We got rank C overall, which I'm totally fine with, because it has definitely been over 20 years since I've played this one. But let's see if there's any cool videos that have appeared on here. I'm going to save the extra modes for when we come back to this. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to go through the 3 main games that I wanted to explore, which is Journey to Jaburo, Encounters in Space, and Zeonic Front. And again, if you look up at the top, our sub goal is if we reach 25 subs, then we will play through a 100% campaign of Federation versus Xeon. But what we will do is we'll circle back to the other ones and do the bonus content for each of them, because those can pretty much be done in one session each. I heard once that Gact made some music for a Zeta Gundam compilation movie. If that's true, is any of that in the Zeta Gundam game? So it's not in Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam, but I know what you're talking about. He did an album that he did covers of a lot of different Gundam songs. One's from this here, and also from Zeta Gundam. Basically, Metamorphose is his original song for the Zeta compilation movies, and then he covered a bunch of other things too. But yeah, Gact definitely embraced his Gundam love. Let's see. Let's go into the gallery here and just see if there's something fun that we maybe want to watch. Oh, okay, never mind. This is just all the actual movies from the game. So we're not going to revisit that because we will probably be visiting that when we circle back around. Can we just circle back to that? Sorry, I'm sure in all your Zoom meetings throughout the past few years, you're sick of that term. But we're going to put that aside. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I had a lot of fun replaying Encounters in Space. Even though Anavel Gato is a son of a bitch, he sucks, I hate him, and he's very difficult to fight. He's much easier later on when we have a more advanced mobile suit to use against him. But in this run here, he sucks. But that basically completes the story of Mobile Suit Gundam, the original anime series. I saw that after Gundam Wing, I think maybe even after G Gundam. But it was enough to pull me in, even though the animation was much more dated and a bit rough than what I was used to at the time. The overall plotline, even though it's severely condensed in these games, really drew me in, and especially the human suffering and the sense of loss that the characters feel and overcome over the course of the series really resonated with me. And I definitely suggest giving them a watch. I think on Crunchyroll and maybe even on Netflix, they have the original movie trilogy listed that you can watch. If you can, definitely check them out. They're absolutely worth it. And even though the movies are a condensed experience, they will really highlight all of those things. So if you liked what you saw, even a little bit, I suggest you give it a shot and give it a chance and buy into it. Even though it may look really silly, it does tackle a lot of really poignant themes in a really mature kind of way. And it doesn't talk down to you, even though on the producing side, the goal was to sell model kits. it still really delivers something that's incredibly powerful, and I think you'll all find is really personal to you as well. So, again, I will give it my absolute endorsement. We're going to move on to Zeonic Front next time, which follows the Xeon characters. And no matter how you try to spin them, no matter what kind of honor you try to give them, the organization is space Nazis. So try to temper your feelings as we go through it. It is a pretty cool game, and one of the missions really highlights just how horrifying and powerful the Gundam is. And it's one of my favorites, even though it's one of my least favorites in terms of difficulty in pretty much any game that I've ever played. But before we go, I'm going to look and see who we may want to raid. And I think I already have an idea of who I want to send things on to, because they're playing a game that is very near and dear to my heart, and I think will be very near and dear to some of your hearts as well, as gamers who I know in my personal life. We are going to take a trip once again to the vibiest side of Planet Namek and send things over to Super Ninbao. But thank you all once again for joining me. He's playing Lunar Silver Star Story Complete for the PlayStation, which is a beautiful game. It has incredible music, charming characters, and is incredibly vibrant. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Amuro Prey. This has been the Bone Chalk Broadcast. I have been your Bone Chalk Bard, and until next time, the rest is silence.